Hello, everybody. Hold on, let me close the bathroom door. Flush the toilet, so it's making some noise. All right, so I'm gonna do this video. So I'm gonna tag Villain in this. He's in the comment section a lot during the general Street Maxers live streams. Seems like a decent guy. I actually wish he actually did more videos, just because like the typical black pill contents I don't like anymore. Or put it this way, when it's strictly a doomer, uh, black pill stuff, when it's non-androcentric black pill, but he seems that he does have some solutions for whatever he's going, whatever it's happening just in life in general, right? So the androcentric black pill is the ultimate truth. So, but when I had my old channel, so there's a tailor-made channel now, and then there's the Dynamite Kid channel. All right, so the tailor-made channel is gonna be more shoe reviews, cologne reviews, men's health, running videos, running shoes, stuff like that, right? Maybe even just some regular blogs that having to do with escort maxing or anything like that, right? Uh, when I had my bigger channel, I just combined everything, and it just was somewhat chaotic because people that subscribe for my fragrance reviews, then they're going to hear or listen to a video that's out there as far as, anything that was manosphere related, anything that ended up becoming somewhat negative. I didn't want that in my channel, so I deleted my old channel. I think it had like 1,600 subscribers, and then I started fresh. And then what I did is my goal was to have less black pill content. It's just because even if you have an androcentric black pill channel, you're gonna attract certain doomers and certain trolls and certain. It's just, uh, especially towards the end of 2022, it just the black pill was just, ugh. Okay, so I started back up again, and I ended up making more black pill content. All right, so I deleted that. I ended up deleting like two more channels after I deleted my original channel. So this is how I want the format to be, even if it hasn't gone completely. Like I said, my goal was to do less black pill related content, be less active, watch less black pill, even if it's androcentric black pill. So the problem that I have with the black pill is the doomers and the spectrum people. Okay, so I do have a problem with people that are on the spectrum side. That's even a bad. That doesn't even make any sense. Spectrum, anything could be spectrum, right? But they somehow it now becomes the autistic word, right? He or she's on the spectrum or whatever. But I have a problem with spurgs and autistic people that are black pill or Miss Tao or that, like, so I don't have a problem with Asperger's or autistic people, but I have a problem with the Miss Taos that are autistic and the black pillars that are autistic. Okay, so now this video is gonna go to the Dynamite Kid channel. That's gonna be more Whoremaxxing or Street Maxing type of stuff, that falls underneath the general Whoremaxxer's principles, right? So everyone, if you watch Street Maxer or Whoremaxxer for a while, you know that me and him have actually met up before, and we have a pretty good, solid YouTube friendship, even though it's the internet, right? Because we actually met in person before. Okay, so with Villain, because he's mentioned with the Escort maxing stuff. So I want to just tag him. This isn't a diss or anything like that. I like his channel. I like what he has to say. I like reading his comments on Whoremaxxer's stream, Streetmaxer's stream. So And I think he's a fairly young guy. So if I was younger, the only one regret I have is I wish I would have got escorts more. Instead of doing that, because my pride was still there. That I literally remember someone asking me, Tony, why don't you just go to Mexico and buy some putang? You already live in Southern California, and then I was like, no, I'd rather go out, buy a woman drinks, typical blue pill stuff, and earn it. I feel like if you're buying putang, you're not earning it. What a stupid way of thinking, right? If you have any solid or decent math skills, you'll understand why Whoremaxxing is the way to go. It is the future, the present, the past. Because I should have got more hookers in the past. I should, if it wasn't too hot, I'd be in Mexico right now, banging a hooker. And in the future, I'm definitely gonna do it. Okay, and I've done it before. Okay, so you will not look at women the same way when you escort max, and it's better. Not what these feminists or these anti-whore maxers will say, that you don't appreciate women, or they throw in the word sex trafficking and sex slavery and all that. Be it, no, it's a business transaction, customer service. Serving putang is no different than serving freaking Starbucks coffee. All right. And Starbucks coffee is overpriced. I just been told 3 weeks, about a month ago, no, over a month ago now. Holy crap! I had to stop drinking coffee and energy drinks. So I haven't drank coffee and energy drinks in over a month because it was acting up my prostate and my bladder. Right. So yes, uh, Starbucks is very gynocentric. Uh, Serving all that, charging you all that money for that coffee, right? You can literally, if you went to Starbucks every day, that would equivalent to a good piece of putang. I'm serious. $5, $6 a day times out by 30 comes out to be between 150 and 180 bucks. You can buy a good piece of ass once a month or go to Starbucks every day. Okay, so one, you're gonna appreciate women more when you escort max. Okay, this is why. Because you know that you can pay for what you want. So let's say you want her to be 25 years old, jet black hair, whether you want her to be tall, short, big tits, big ass, no tits, big ass, however you want, right? You're paying for it, you're a customer. So you're gonna appreciate women who do provide that compared to a woman who just wants to use you or go out on dinner dates and use you for foodie calls or just waste your time. Okay, there's nothing gonna be more time efficient, cheaper, actually cheaper, and you getting what you want than escort maxing on. Okay, so the woman that wants to use you, right, and multiple, been around for so many for a long time, right? Because I'm in my 40s now. Okay, I've had women pull every scam on me, like, hey, my phone is about to get shut off. I just want to text you and call you real quick. Yeah, the phone bill's kind of expensive, so just in case it gets shut off, yeah, I need like $80 to pay the phone bill. Like all those types of, which is women that this is a chick that I met at Macy's. All right, so just regular women that you'll deal with. The amount of money like, just shit they try to get from you, right? Just okay. So I met a chick fairly recently, right? Okay, and she wanted to do the whole dinner and a movie thing. She even said, "Yeah, we'll go out to dinner, then we'll go see a movie, blah blah blah." Knowing me, I don't like large crowds like that. Like to go out and to go to a dinner and then there's a bunch of people at a restaurant. It just gets on my nerves. Um, Going to a movie on a Friday or Saturday night and there's a bunch of people in the movie theater. It's just no. I can do matinee movies like every 2 or 3 years. All right, so now I figured it out. I never went on a date with her. I ended up blocking her. Okay, but she maxed out at like a 5 and a 5.5. Yeah, she was sweet to talk to. She did have a sweet, calming voice, right? Okay, and keep in mind, you need female interaction. You need compliments from women that tell you smell good. It's it's human nature. Okay, don't deny your human nature. All right. You like when women tell you, hey, you got nice calves, or you got, hey, something like that, right? Any compliments, women tell me, hey, it's a nice rosary, whatever, nice watch. Okay, all that matters. So, damn it. So this is why the GFE is very important when you escort max and Whoremaxx, right? So any chick that says I don't provide GFE, um, or what she doesn't do, just don't even deal with her. And I only know how to buy putang abroad. like I've been on list crawlers before, and the women were just nasty for the most part, and it just seemed too sketchy for it. Just seemed too whatever. I've been to Figueroa Street on a Wednesday night with my friend. I just wanted to check it out, um, and it feels like you always got like a pimp lurking in the bushes. And the women are just so ratchet and ghetto, but you do see some nice looking women there. But no, I didn't buy any women on Figueroa Street or anything like that. But I was surprised at the amount of hot women that are there. But you do feel like you're gonna get into trouble at any moment. It's just like you can't enjoy yourself if your heart is pounding, thinking, "Hey man, I can get robbed at any time." Okay, or these bras can set me up, right? Like it's not like the woman has to worry about her safety. I'm sure she does, but you as a John will have to worry about your safety when you go to Figueroa Street. Okay, to me, it's not worth it. Um, okay, so this chick that wanted to do the whole dinner date. First of all, these movies are long, like 3 hour movies, right? I just watched John Wick 4 last week. That was almost a 3 hour movie. I'm watching The Flash right now. I got to finish it up. I got an hour left. That's like a 2.5 hour movie, right? Then these like movies, they're a little bit because there's so many crossovers, especially these comic book movies. Imagine I gotta explain every damn thing to a woman next to me, like I can't even enjoy the movie, right? And then, the whole dinner date stuff. I don't really go out to dinners. I kind of just make food what I have in the apartment, do my grocery shopping. Okay, when I ran the San Francisco Marathon, I took a family of mine, I'm sorry, friends of mine, uh, out to lunch, and it was expensive. It was like for three of us, it was like $110, and I left a $20 tip for the waiter, even though he didn't do nothing and he had a freaking mask on. Um, I hate when people have a freaking mask on in the food service, and like when they're serving you and they got a fucking mask. You're not like I would have tipped you more, but I even told a waiter, don't serve me with a mask. Like take your. It was a female too. I said, no, if you got a mask, give me somebody else, whatever. Okay, but anyways, it was like $130 altogether. Okay, so and nobody drank, nobody. Okay, and these are people who earn my respect. These were good, close friends that are like family, over in San Jose. So now, why would I do that with a chick that hasn't earned my respect? And there's nobody more entertaining than me. All right, I can make myself laugh. I can make people laugh. Um, I'm gonna pay for company over a dinner table, whatever, and this is gonna. I know it's gonna be very vague. Okay, so even the general, like, can you imagine him going on a dinner date? It would only work like if the chick was like a crazy cool like escort or something that can match his like personality or something like that. And as you've seen or he's explained, he fell in love with an escort in the past, and I can see why, right? Somebody crazy and funny like him, whatever, like the general. All right, so these regular bras, you ain't gonna. What the heck are we gonna talk about? Okay, so another thing too is so a woman like that, I'm not gonna appreciate or I'm okay. But the woman giving it up, I'm gonna appreciate. The woman that says I'll just come to your house and bang you, even if she says like you gotta pay me a couple $100, I'm gonna respect her more. Okay, and the typical John The guy that buys Poontang usually treats women right. Yes, you got your crazy ones, right? But usually, if you want the GFE experience, you got to be gentle with the women. You got to be respectful with the women. Uh, there's no slapping, none of that, blah, blah, none of this aggressive choking stuff, none of that, right? The typical John that wants a GFP experience is going to be very respectful to women. Even escorts that I've talked to want men to be gentle, okay? They don't want to be flipped upside down and anything aggressive. That's why I was trying to buy an escort for a friend of mine, even though I've never done it on a in the United States of America, okay, in Detroit. So I got on this call, was in Detroit, and these escorts even said, my friend's black, and they said no black men. And after a while, you'll figure out that black men, not all, but tend to be the most disrespectful, or they give them the most problems, right? So my friend, I don't know if he would have done it, but he needed to get laid. Let me see if I can buy my friend an escort. And the type of women that he liked, like he likes white chicks and like petite black women, kind of like Jada Pickett would be someone like in her prime he'd like. And even the white and black women said no black guys, the ones that he would like, right? The 300-pound black women didn't care. Okay. So let me give you another example. Okay, let's say a woman has an attitude in the USA, right? Regardless of her color, culture, whatever, right? She's pretty, she's fine, but she's just got a nasty attitude. And what you would have to willing to time and effort just to get her to say hi to you, or get her to, basically you got to kiss her ass a lot just for her to make conversation, whatever, right? But you look at her and say, someone like you, I can buy for $100 in Mexico, prettier, with a better attitude. Okay, so why would I even put up with you? Why would I even, that's when you're not going to treat women dating the same way, but you are going to have a respect for women. But you're not going to respect women who are just going to waste your time, even if they're pretty. Okay, it's just a whole different, the hooker you're going to respect more. Okay, you should. Or the lady that gives it up right away, you're going to respect more. She didn't waste your time. So just remember, any chick that has an attitude in the USA, she can be bought. And Mexico is getting kind of expensive, right? But right now, Tijuana is more expensive. Juarez, like the going rate is about like $75. Okay, gorgeous women. Okay, so Mexico is like Tijuana is more like 130, 140, maybe 150 now. It's getting expensive over there, right? So remember, any chick in the USA overseas, she can be paid for with perhaps $100 bill. Just the truth. And those women overseas are not miserable. They're very happy. I've been to the brothels before. I've been around those women. They're it's like going to a doctor's office or something. There's even a lounge in some of these brothels. The women that work in the brothels all hang out together. They talk, they eat lunch together. It's like a day at the job. Okay, these women aren't miserable. They're not committing suicide. They're okay. So that's it. But no, you will not look at dating the same way once you escort max. But you can utilize it. Like, I think it can go bad if it's your only option. Then maybe, like, you have you get no female attention whatsoever. But if you just implement that in your tools, okay, your tools of life, yes, you definitely will do well. I mean, I've had girlfriends and I still went to brothels. So it doesn't matter if you're not getting any, if you are getting any. I think escort maxing or whoremaxxing is the way to go. I mean, even if you are in a serious relationship, I think it's good to have one good hooker on the side, or you walk across the border and you get to have your place of refugee, That's it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.